Hello people, one half of the WWC Destruction here. Unfortunately Sam couldn't be here today again because he's still been driven crazy by WWE Creative, but he should be here on Wednesday, so tune in for that. Just gotta make this quick video about a rumour which has been going around. Obviously whenever there's a rumour, it's always the same guy, that smart Dave Meltzer. Oh, CM Punk's coming back! And then he puts down his Mountain Dew. That's what we're dealing with here. Okay, so now there's this massive break of the internet, or break in a sense really, on the internet, that apparently TNA's dead. TNA isn't dead, okay? It's Dave Meltzer. Apparently every time we're in Chicago, CM Punk's coming back. So that's what we're dealing with here. But my sources told me that. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're dealing with. TNA's not going anywhere. If the rumours are true, it's probably they'll find another channel, let's face it. All these people saying TNA's going to die are the same people who last time they left Spike were saying it was going to die. TNA's not going anywhere, okay? Dixie Carter's probably as rich as Vince McMahon, in a sense, really, because she comes from a rich family. Obviously, she doesn't make as much as he does, but she's already been in a rich establishment. So, yeah, TNA's not going anywhere, and it's probably just Dave Meltzer making up stuff again. Dave Meltzer's a smark, really. You know, he's just a glorified smark. He's a smark who everyone believes, and that's the worst kind of smark. I don't know how many times I've said smark, but you know. Speaking of smarks, there has been this chat room, which I've been on for a year, unfortunately. It's probably been the worst year of my life on there. No. But it's horrible, right? It's called WWF CHATROOM, and I know there's probably members on there watching this right now. Just trust me, it's awful. It's pretty much like the wrestling forum of Facebook, just half the people on there only have one brain cell. How can you not be able to form a sentence? That's the kind of mind we're dealing with. I read someone's comment and they're actually talking as if it was a text message. So I haven't got specific comments with me because I can't be bothered to actually note them down because my mind's just dead from it. But me, Troy, Batista, Usher, Matthew, Hogg, who else? Yeah, I think that was it. We all got involved in this massive argument on there, and you know, it proved that it's the worst place to be. So if I was you, keep away from WWF CHATROOM. Me and Sam next week may actually have a video on it. You know, just busting it, busting smart busters. If you're not subscribed to them, subscribe. But seriously, keep off there. It's not a good place. Apparently, if you're a fan of a wrestler, it makes you a paedophile. That's the kind of mind we're dealing with here. Also, something else which has been happening in wrestling this week. Samoa Joe has just joined NXT. 5 years too late. Okay, now look, I'm not being hypocritical, because in TNA obviously he was okay, but for the last 3-4 years what's he done? He's been pretty much out of shape, boring, has 2 moves, just muscle buster, suicide dive, body slam. That's all he does. Remember when he used to be really cool? If you see AJ versus Daniels versus Joe at Sacrifice, something like that, it's an incredible match. But you see him these days and watch Joe versus Lashley at not SummerSlam, Slammiversary last year. and it was just so slow and boring. And that's with Bobby Lashley, like one of the best guys in TNA right now. Seriously though, like, I'm not bothered about this at all. But all of a sudden, all the smarks who are saying, "Oh, he's fat and out of shape in TNA," are now praising him like a god and say, "Oh, I can't wait to see his matches with Steen and Kenta." No, just no. Samoa Joe's been irrelevant. Like, why didn't they sign Austin Aries? Austin Aries is a talented guy. Bobby Roode. You know, there's other guys who are still good who they could have signed from TNA. I never got why I haven't signed Kenny King yet. But why Joe? Why? He's pretty much like out of shape anyway. He's even if he has got in shape, he's still old, you know, and he still doesn't put effort in anymore. But I'll give him a go. If he puts on good matches in WWE and buries Cena, I'll be happy. So, also, Smarks on NXT. They've been the worst lately. But I'm not going to talk about Smarks all the time. You know, just this time because I'm pissed from WWF Chatroom. Don't go on there. If you do, then you will lose brain cells. It's awful. Yeah, so I have got a couple of video ideas this week. I might make a London John Cena video. Like, I'm thinking about that still. I don't know whether that's going to happen or not. There will be a video of Sam Wednesday. And, you know, like, yeah. Oh, yeah. And one more thing. Payback. Payback, I'm just going to touch on. I can't bother doing a whole review. That's why I'm making this video. It was an awful show, except for the main event. Like, we got to see Cena bury Rusev. I really enjoyed that. Brilliant. Brilliant booking, WWE. Yeah, that sucked. And Cena had to do it in a typical Cena. I never give up. Put the woman's facing nation. That's pretty much the ending. Your typical Cena match, boring. He gets beaten up all the way through, gets back up, hits an AA, the shoulder blocks in the same order. That's pretty much what happened. Main event though was amazing. You know, Rollins, Ambrose, and Roman, and even Randy did well. So, you know, that sums up the main event. But the rest was terrible. We got to see Dolph Ziggler flash again, slapping his ass. Why do people enjoy this? Like, people are saying this was a good show. I beg to differ. I thought it was a boring show. It wasn't as bad as Extreme Rules because of the main event. So, you know, we didn't get to see Randy just pull Seth from a cage again and just pretty much hit exactly the same moves as he always does. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a short video today, and I hope you have a good week. Thank you.